Hey there, beautiful ones. Luanne Marine here of luannemarine.com and the Hand Analysis Academy, and I'm doing this hand analysis life purpose video live today, actually in the Goddess Inner Circle, which is on Facebook, because doing these videos every day or every day for 30 days, sometimes I get a little bit bored just talking to myself in the video, and so I will actually do a live. So even if I'm doing a live with nobody here, it just feels like there's some kind of interaction. So this is where this video was shot, and if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. So today I really want to talk about, the topic is like, how can being oversensitive support your life purpose? And I say that today because this is the topic. Each week in the Scientific Hand Analysis Certification, we talk a bit about a certain marking or a lines in your hands, and we were talking about attack lines and Apollo attack lines. And so the mythology around Apollo is he is the artisan, right? He sees a target, he gets his target, he likes being seen, he loves being appreciated. And so when you have these kind of oversensitive moments, like I have in the past, I have a very Apollo purpose, part of my purpose, and a lot of people who come to me, a lot of healers actually have Apollo purpose as well. And I'll get to that, what that means. But in the past, I have definitely been oversensitive to criticism, which is an Apollo purpose student path. Right, it's been when somebody criticizes you, or just rejects you, or you have this fear, whether it be in your head or whether it be true, of the tomatoes, the rotten tomatoes being thrown at you, remember, or you're being pulled off stage by the crook, the hook and the crook. And so yesterday, I actually noticed that I put up a video yesterday, and it was that, if you saw it, it's in this group as well, about the principles and values. Now, in that title of that video, I spelt principles wrong. Now, I am probably, I'm not the worst speller, but there's some words that I just don't get right. And anyway, it was up there. Now, somebody had come along, somebody I do know, and she comments a lot on my posts, and she wrote, I've spent a lot of time standing next to principles. Now, when I saw that, this woman, she's an ex-teacher, so I've gone, oh my goodness, I have spelt principles wrong. And with that, I went and changed it, which was great. And I sent back to her, I said, oh good, thank goodness the grammar police are out to support me. And I truly meant that. I was truly appreciative of her telling me that, because it just looked weird, okay? And I'm all for get it done, not perfect. That wasn't perfect, but there's some things that you can correct. So I went and changed it. Then I noticed that I went, oh my goodness, that's actually a step in the right direction, because I could have taken her comment, and probably a few years back I probably would have, and gone, oh, she's always criticizing me. How about you get up there and do your video? Or I would have said, oh, who cares? Or I would have just shut down and gone, just deleted the video, right? Or if it was you, and what would you have done? Like going, oh, I'm never going to do a video again. Or get the grammar police out. What is it, Grammarly? There is actually an app that helps you do good grammar. I didn't use it yesterday. So you can go into this whole spiral, and then if your purpose is actually to be seen, regardless of being criticized, and you don't feel like you're criticized, then that's a step forward. Like we were saying on class, your life lesson, it feels like you goes 2 steps forward and 1 back, but being conscious of that. So I actually noticed, oh, thanks, whereas before it's like, oh God, I hope she doesn't see my post or whatever. So no big deal. It's just that growth opportunity to still step out and be seen. And when you're not being overly sensitive, that's one of the biggest things that I find healers really hide from. It's like, it's not good enough, I'll be criticized. you've actually got to go through, put yourself up to be criticised, and then you can learn from that experience, right, without going off tap. Okay, so I hope that's made sense today, right? We've got to experience things in our life purpose, in our life lessons to know if we're actually living it, and criticism can be part of that. So there you go, get the spelling right. Until tomorrow, does this make sense? Does this resonate with you? Have you had some situations where you've felt criticised and you've worked through it? Where I see, the person who put that post up, I think she was just doing it in my best interests, albeit kind of sideways. Instead of saying, you spelt that wrong, she actually went, and I picked up on it, right? My intuition. Maybe we can talk about intuition in the Moon Zone tomorrow. Okay, until next video, lots of love, many blessings. Bye for now.